What's up, guys? It's Jordan again. We're back at it here at Chadwick. Sit back, grab a beer, crack open some chips, enjoy watching us torture ourselves. This right here, this is one of those moments where you get impatient and you just kind of sit back and watch everybody make the mistakes before you get to make them. But this was wild. My buddy Trevor riding on this 450 and he was just roosted. And Chase here, he was getting the butt of all of it. As you can see, Chase finally gets up, and if you pay attention up here to the right, you can kind of see at some point here he loops it a little bit and it just kind of goes down. It's chaos. It's chaos in here. It was a lot of fun. As you can see, we are all literally struggling right here, and of course the GoPro never does it any justice, but I figured it'd be a good idea to take the time and move that rock, and it ends up helping me out a little bit here. But this was chaos. Just keep watching here. See right here, Quigley's like telling me to go right, and I just couldn't see him really that well. I didn't know too much of what he was trying to tell me to do. I was just more focused on trying to get up the hill. It was wet, muddy, but we got through there. And from here, you could see it's rocky. It's gonna be fun.
That's that clutch, baby.
Yeah. Well, like, we all make it, so we're like,
yeah. Woo! Damn, bro. Graham Jarvis, no kidding.
That look good, dog.
We need to let Christian go first, man. He'll sweep it out.
Yeah.
That tire is just doing nothing but hooking up.
Christian went the hard way.
So as you can see from the beginning of the hill, right here, we were just about to get ourselves into some utter chaos. And that's exactly what we do here. Just kind of watch as we truck our way up this side hill here. I don't even know what to call it, but this is our entire day, and this is literally everything that we ride all the time. It doesn't seem like we ever get into anything that's not rough. Top of that hill there, and run down. I see somebody, I think it's Lace. He gets caught up on that log there. I'm gonna make my own line. So I jumped off to the left. I'm not sure what was really going on there. It worked. kind of sucks because sometimes I have so much footage of all the cool stuff that we do that I end up having to take some of it out. I mean, you guys, let's be real, you don't really want to watch 3 hours worth of single cut riding. But you can see right here, it quickly takes this line up to the left, and I'm not sure what everybody else did, but they went off to the right. Me and my brother decided we was going to try Quigley's line and hang a left right here. So Christian comes up next to me here just a second and pulls some Graham Jarvis. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Ooh, good job, bro. Then he gets right up and over, and I'm not sure what was going on. I was just full squid today, and I couldn't pivot turn right here. I was trying. Oh, nope. And then when I went to go take off, I think I was just wore out. And this was like 4th time out, probably 15th mile. And it's just all so rough. I thought he was going to come down and try to help me. And I was like, no, don't do that. So I get right here. Boom. Tire falls down. I'm like, oh, crap. So, yeah, there's your pivot. Oh. Bike wants to wheelie out from underneath of me, and finally I'm just like, dude, I'm just gonna push it. So I get up here, and they're all cheering me on like I did something special. Woohoo! Yeah, hard enduro. But anyway, so if you guys are ever thinking about a little Beta 200, this thing rips. Does a really good job. Luggability. I'm running a 1449. No, 1451 sprocket setup, and most of the day, except for this part right here where I'm about to fall off the tree, most of the day I'm in 3rd gear. Stuff like this, I'm in 2nd gear. 1st is almost borderline useless. It spins so much now. Granted, it always did, but 3rd gear is the gear of choice. So right here, you just seen Chase fall over. I come to a stop. I was going to give Lace some room to get up to the top of the hill, and Chase comes flying up. Next thing you know, he's laying down, taking a nap on the job. And so anyway, he gets up to the top of the hill. I waited for him to get up there, and that's about it on that. I don't really know what else to say about this one.
Got me right in a fucking fag.
Bike graphics. Oh, bike graphics, yeah.
So at this point of the day, you'll notice that we are no longer on the same bike. At this point, I've given my brother the camera. That's me in front. Full red. So much red. It's just too much red. Anyway, we're moving along here, and we're getting close to the end of the day. Yeah, you can kind of see it in the way that we're riding and the mistakes that we start making here. We're just starting to get a little bit wore out. We showed up out here at about 9, and it's probably 3:30, 4 o'clock here. So we were on our last ride. It might not have been that late just yet, but you could see we were getting there. So in this section down here that we're about to get into gets pretty tight. It's flowy here at the very beginning. Oh, and I forgot about this, man. Trevor goes down in front of me. I tried to get in front of him and cruise. He wouldn't let me. He gave me the no finger, and 10 seconds later, he's making out with the tree. I'm not sure. And he was just giving that tree was feeling it. But anyway, we're moving along here. This is a really cool section. It had some ups and downs and a lot of flow to it. In that gear reduction that I've done, I've been able to kind of play around more in 3rd gear for the most of the day. without lugging down too much. Keep in mind, I'm on a 300 or a 200. My brother's on a 300. Most of the guys out here are on 300s. But anyway, like I said, this section right here gets pretty tight, and you just kind of have to watch. It's flowy, but it's all off camber, side hill. It's pretty cool. Stuff in here you can really get moving on if you can find a good pace. This one's pretty well beat in. It's a nice single cut, but if you lose your pace, it will start wearing on you. It's up and down and up and down. There's a lot of roots, stuff you kind of have to work around. I mean, we love it. We love it out here, but just pay attention to what you're doing. If you get cooking in here, and like you see all these cedar trees that still got branches on them, you know, anything could happen. Spur of the moment. But we're about to take off right here. Everybody's got numb fingers. It's like 20 degrees outside today. We're all trying to. Look, I'm up there doing jazz hands. I'm trying to get feeling back in my fingers. So we just had to ride through it and make the best of it. We had a great day, but you just kind of have to stay moving out here in order to stay warm enough. Otherwise, things don't work out very well. This right here is always one of my favorite spots. You just gotta watch out for these rocks over here on the right hand side, but it's a nice little off-camber section again. It dips off down. It just, this out here, this is dream for a dirt biker. You can see that somebody, whoever cut this trail, cut it. They like the tight squeeze. And some of the guys that we ride with, they're quick figure. You know, they make pretty good last second decisions. But we've just kind of started getting into the single cut. We've always rode double, And within the last 6 months, we've gotten our hands on a couple two-strokes. My brother and I came off of race bikes, and we were riding race bikes out here, similar territory, but it was just beating the crap out of us. Just then you get them off in here, and they're not any fun. So this last about 6 months ago, I purchased a 2019 Beta 200 RR, and that sucker is just, it's changed my whole world out here. And then shortly after, my brother got this bike that he's riding. It's a 2017 Gas 300. He had to he put electron carb on it, and this thing just runs like a top. It's at home out here. He's got a recluse clutch in it, so you could say it's cheating, but it man, is it helpful out here after a long day. So back to the flow here. I spent my whole day arguing with myself. Stand, stand, stand. And then I'd sit, and then I would stand up again. And here we are, I'm sitting at home editing videos, and I can't feel my legs. Right here, there was a tree that fell over the trail, so we just had to make the best of it, try to go around it.
This is the one.
This hill, this is me taking off right here. This hill frustrated me today. It literally brought out the Hulk.
All good.
No, it wasn't that bad. Man, when I got to the top, you can't see it, I'm long gone, but when I got to the top, it just, the rut ate me out. It sounded weird, but it pushed me out, and I had to reset, and then it just took off all my energy. I wasn't having it right here. I was starting to be like, man,
Yeah,
I'm tired.
Eating of that meat. That sounds funny. That made that easy. The 300 is like cheap. It just sinks in the dirt and it just fucking hooks in them hills. I'm telling you. Yeah, screw that tree. Get out of here, tree. What the heck? Now we're having some fun. Your body's being put to the test.
So I think this section that we're on, if we did the whole loop, it's another 6 or 7 miles. So add it on to the
Yeah, buddy.
20.
Way to manipulate the
The
bike.
20 that we did before. Quite the day in the freezing cold. Honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. It's just brutal in the
Kill
summer.
somebody.
Brutal in the winter too.
Dang. That one broke it. Put your knees in the seat. Put your knees in the seat. Neutral, baby. Just like a mountain bike. just like a mountain bike. Literally. Except a little heavier. A lot heavier. What am I saying? Mountain bikes don't got this cool of a seat either.
So this section that we're about to get into right here is probably the tightest one of the day. You can tell it right out the gate. It just gets rough, and I mean you're on the clutch, you're left, you're right. We love it. We love it. But there's just no speed in here, which is fine. We like the tough technical stuff too, but it's hard to catch a flow through that right there.
Oh, Trevor.
Now, I gotta admit that what we're about to get into on this hill is we weren't prepared for this. Now, we're good with hills, and we're good with the technical terrain, but you'll see what goes on once we get to the top.
Yeah?
It is just utter chaos.
Yeah?
It's wet, it's muddy, it's heaven. Man, huge shout out to my brother here for these Graham Jarvis of the moves today. He's a beast on these bikes, man. So yeah, as you can tell, this hill is, if you don't have a good run at it, it's chaos. And here's Chase down here at the bottom of the hill, patiently waiting for his turn to try this. This is fun. Oh, and he drops it right here. You could tell it was at the end of the day here, and it was cold. Our fingers were numb. Come on, we could sit here with excuses all day, but I could tell you right now that he was handling it like a trooper. Look at that mud built up in his pegs. That sucks. Anyway, you can see me up there in the red. Oh, and I just dropped my bike. Chase is gonna come back down now at this point and
You want to turn around?
turn around. Over there where he's at, if you've got the right gear and the right speed, that's
back down right
actually
here.
the line that we all use to get out. but it takes us time to figure
If
out
you can get over my direction, it's
that we
nice and
can't
flat.
just try to muscle it up like I'm trying up there right now.
Yeah. Man, I kind of want to go back to the bottom and restart. Yeah.
Hey, is this a chicken line right there?
No. No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
So at this point, this is where it gets a little fun because he's got a recluse in his bike, and it's tricky. They're great tools, but they're tricky to have.
Yeah.
There's me
I'm gonna
blocking
go
the
here.
trail, blocking him from getting to where he's going. We're tired.
That might not be a bad one. Be careful, it's got that recluse.
Yeah, I got that. I'm just gonna help you get up the rest of the way. You ain't got it down.
Oh man. I should have started it.
You got it.
Fuck. Huh?
I got you.
Let me come to the other side.
Okay.
Oh, do you mind grabbing the front brake?
Yeah. You're good. I got it. Is it in gear?
Huh? It'll start. Either way. It's in gear. Alright, I got you. Thank you. These boys are good.
So right here, we get to the top of the hill, and we're done. That's it. Camera died. Snow's coming down. We were cold. Fingers were numb. We called it. But we still had 3 miles to get back to the truck. 3 miles of no footage. 3 miles of downhill rock ledge 3-foot drops. The fun had just begun. See you next time. Stay safe out there.